Number 10. Why do most agnostics defend Christianity, but not the Islam religion?
Probably because most of the people you're talking to are Christians. I mean, it's just a matter of they talk about what's in front of them. I guess you might as well just as easily ask, how come all your questions seem to be attacking Christianity and none of them seem to be having anything to do with Islam? I mean, what's up with that? What's your fixation anyway? It wouldn't do you much good to attack Muslims to me because frankly, I don't know that much about it. Even so, I mean, as little as I know, I could still do a little defending on their part if I had to, I suppose. I mean, they dress neatly, right? They invented the zero, right? Have you ever invented a number? That's what I thought.
Number 11. Is there such a thing as good or evil? Explain.
Well, if everybody in the whole world believes in something, then it exists strictly in terms of their belief in it. Beyond that, well, once again, who knows? Personally, I think it's strictly a psychological thing. And I think Christianity sees it that way too. I mean, that's my interpretation of it. In their book, there's an absolute good and evil, which amounts to God's opinion of things. You know, just because there's no higher authority. And every individual has his own take on it. And they don't all necessarily align. Which to me is equivalent to moral relativism, which is just another way of saying that there is no real good and evil inherent in the universe. There's only my opinion, your opinion, and the supposed God's opinion. And his vote outweighs yours. If he exists. I mean, so if you want my interpretation of Christianity, I think the idea is supposed to be that we're not supposed to take our own ideas of good and evil all that seriously, because ours don't count. It's only God's idea of good and evil that counts, and he can take care of that himself. I mean, what was the original sin in Genesis? It was eating the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. We weren't supposed to do that. I think that implies that it's not the solid gold, immutable, indispensable principle that some religious folks make it out to be. Personally, I think it's more useful generally to, in terms of dichotomy like harmony and disharmony or something. Let good and evil take a back seat once in a while. But that's just me. Yeah, I would guess it's basically a matter of psychology inherent in the structure of the sapient mind. In general, whether that's our minds or the mind of God, if he exists. You know, like the concept of right and left, or empty and full, or yeah, whatever. This is a lot of fucking work, man. Bastard.
Number 12. Where does morality and love come from?
I think they're heuristics, evolved by the human mind over a long period of time. And that, like with any species of animals, their existence over such a period of time is their justification. They exist because they're useful, regardless of whether this God exists or not. And I don't think you're sexy, but your voice does seem to hypnotize my cat, so you must be doing something right. Anyway, I'm finally done. I'm going back to what's important, waiting for a video game to come out.